playoff rugby. This is what it's all about for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, big games, man. And big games is where big players stand up and big teams. So, we've been through a lot of adversity this year, but we can't use that as an excuse, and we won't. And I think we're going to put a pretty good performance this weekend. So I'm just happy and excited to be a part of it.
There's a certain, I guess a lot of the guys have sort of been talking about doing enough over the past few weeks to get home and so on, but is there just sort of a feeling that there's a performance within that you haven't quite been able to get out collectively as a group?
Yeah, definitely. I think we haven't adjusted probably to the weather conditions. Haven't played with the footy as good as we should have been, but I think for us, we know that after this week it might be our last game, so we've got to put it all out there, and we know that the Sharks, they're a big physical team. They'll come to play physical, really physical rugby, but also they'll be playing that whole 80 minutes. So we've got to be in it to win it. And just today's training session was the best training session I've been involved with the team for a while. So pretty excited.
The Sharks changed a lot from the side you saw in London back in March, from what you've seen in recent month or so.
Well, I think South African teams, they. Like I said, they tend to play with physicality, and if they can win that physical battle, it goes a long way to how they win. So we've definitely got to front up on that aspect, and just from what I've seen today, we're really ready to go. And I know the Sharks will be too, so it's going to be a really cool game. But I love the big games, and that's what I play footy for. That's what I play rugby for. So I'm really excited.
That's the first question, so I apologise if I've already answered it. Jimmy just wants to know that you missed last week because of a bruised hip. How is it now?
Yeah, it's feeling really well. I was just saying that it was pretty awkward how it happened. My body wasn't tense, and Matty Todd coming on the side and collecting me on the side from the tackle. So it was weird how it happened, but it was probably the sorest injury I've had on the field before. So I just couldn't run or operate. But it's feeling good and it's progressed really well. And it's finals footy, so I've got to have to get out there.
Best hit you've had from an open side of this season?
Yeah, I know. Best hit I've had from my own player, my own teammate.
You talked about the directness of their team and how physical they're going to be, especially I guess through their loose forwards. But what do you expect from their back line? Are they much the same, or what sort of challenge?
They've really played themselves into form. I think they're probably one of the form teams of the comp at the moment, and their backs, especially their midfield, good, hard, direct players, and you chuck Michalak in the mix, and he's a quality player himself. So we're going to have our hands full, but I'll back our boys to give it a good go if we play to the best of our abilities, which I'm pretty sure we will.
As a defender, would you prefer midfield backs being direct like that, running hard at you, or do you prefer the jinky ones? What's easier for you to sort of account for?
I think probably back to my league days. I love the physical challenge, I love the physical encounters. So, but I love playing. I played against James O'Connor about a month ago, and it was really cool playing against him because he's a little jinky little fella, so I had to stay on my toes. I don't know. I think when you come up against different certain players, you have to watch them, analyse them, see how they play, and it's a different challenge each week. So that's what the good thing about rugby is.
What's your recollections going back to London, Sonny? You had quite a pleasant afternoon there when you played the Sharks last time. Was that probably one of your more favourite memories of the Super Rugby season so far?
Yeah, it was a while ago, bro.
It's a couple of offloads there, I think you unleashed.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough the last month, just having little niggling injuries. Hopefully I'm past all those at the moment, and now I'm feeling really fresh. So probably my memories of those games are good games, good to be involved with, always good to play good for the Crusaders, but finals footy is a whole new ball game, and it doesn't matter whether you come first or sixth, you're still in a chance to win it, still in with a chance. So.
As we talk about these muddy conditions we've got, is that likely to make you adjust your game much at all?
Yeah, I think you'd be silly not to. Yeah. So we just got to play to the conditions a lot better as a team, and probably for myself individually, I have to accept that I can't really push the ball too much in wet conditions, play a bit more field position and things like that. But I think on a whole, the finals. Teams that win finals is built on defence, not on offence. So we're really going to go in with the mindset of getting our defence right.
Michalak, did you come up against him actually in France?
Yeah, played against him a couple of times in France. He's a clever player, really skillful, and he loves the drop punt. I think most number 10s up in the Northern Hemisphere love the drop punt, and he's no different. But I think if we let their forwards, get on top of us, win that physical challenge, then he's going to come into his own. So we're going to have our hands full.
Does he stand back a bit, or does he like to take the line much? Because he's a bit of an older head now, isn't he?
Yeah. I think he's had a few injuries, so he probably stands back a bit. But he's a clever player and he knows when to go to the line, when to have a crack, things like that. So they've got strike weapons all over the field, but we do too.
Jimmy just wants to know, with your All Black hat on this time, are you comfortable with the All Blacks and with yourself just personally basing yourself in Christchurch, in light of the announcement today and what's happened with the last few months before the France game when the World Cup happens?
I mean, what was that?
Long
that was a
question.
long question.
Basically, you want to know, when this is World Cup time with the All Black hat on, are you comfortable being based in Christchurch before the France game, the pool game, when the World Cup is on?
Are we based there?
Apparently.
For a week.
I don't.
For a week.
It doesn't really bother me as long as I'm part of that team, part of that squad. I'll just follow the leader from there, man.
Excellent. Cool.
Just one
Ask your question, sweet.
Yeah, I hope so.
With the shakes that we're having continually, Sonny, would they, if you stayed in New Zealand, would it perhaps make you want to move closer to Auckland with your mum, where there's supposedly no close?
What do you want to ask me, bro?
Yeah.
Just ask it, bro.
Yeah, you've said it.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I want to try and make my mind up before. Hopefully, if I make the All Black squad, probably after the Super 15 season, around that time, where I can really sit down and just have a good time to really assess everything, weigh up all my options. But I'm loving my time down here. It's been difficult, I won't lie. It's been pretty difficult with the earthquakes and moving around, but I'm fortunate. I'm still here. And, I don't have much family down here, so there's a lot of people worse off than me. But, I'll have to sit down after the Super 15 season and really sort it up. We've got to win the comp first, bro.
Has your mum been worried about you?
Yeah, always, man. You know what mums are like.
Last question.
Cheers, man.
Sweet.
Thanks so much.